What's going on, people? We are Tottenham TV, back here for another Tottenham update. We got 3 stories to bring to you today, starting off with our captain, Son Heung-min. Mike McGrath from The Telegraph says that Tottenham are to trigger a 1-year option on Captain Heung-min Son's contract, with the Korean dedicating his future to the club beyond the 24-25 season. In terms of Sonny and his contract, it's nothing new. I mean, we've heard this for quite a while now in terms of triggering.
Weeks, like someone said, they're going to do it. They're going to do it. Oh, we're definitely going to do it. Oh, yeah. Come on, can we do it already? Because we've heard it so many times.
But in terms of triggering the contract, why are we not in discussions for giving him a whole new contract?
Maybe that'll come next season.
Well, why not now? I don't understand it.
They should give him a new contract. I guess, look, he has been picking up a few injuries this season, so I'm guessing they're waiting to see if he can get a run of games going, because at the moment he can't seem to stay fit. But obviously, when he's on the pitch, he's still at the top of his game, isn't he? And
of course he is.
We know how good he is. Clearly, we saw that on Sunday. You know, all he needs is a moment. All he needs is a yard, and that's the quality he can provide. Unbelievable cross. So he's still our best attacker, and he's still at the top of his game. But it's exactly what Ange said. It's about, can we keep him at the top of his game for as long as possible? That's the aim. That's why we're managing him at the moment. Obviously, we played him when he came back against West Ham for 17 minutes, and he got injured again. So I don't know if that's delaying the contract, but obviously I'm assuming that, look, from Tottenham's perspective, it makes sense to give him an extension and then think about a new contract next season, because that saves the money, I guess. But yeah,
I would just want to repay him for the loyalty that he's shown to this football club. You know, he stuck around in the hard times, even signed a new contract under Nuno when all things looked absolutely terrible at this football club. He's the captain now, so I think we should be giving him a 2 or 3 year extension to the contract that it does have, and give him a bumper pay rise as well. I think it's only what he deserves for the loyalty and the quality that he's shown for this football club. But South Korean coach Heung-min Bo has been speaking about Sonny. He obviously got recalled to the national team for the upcoming couple of friendly World Cup qualifiers that Korea have. And he says, I obviously understand he wants to play for the national team, but first and foremost, we have to protect his health. And that's music to our ears.
Yeah, and it was interesting here. I was reading some of his quotes. He said they're going to make judgments on how much he plays for Korea based on how much he plays for Spurs over the next 2 games. So I wonder if Ange heard that and thought, you know what, maybe play him for another 50 minutes and hopefully he doesn't play too much for Korea. But we obviously don't want to put him under too much strain. As I said before, he came back last time and you know, it affected him, and he was out for the Palace game. So we want to be careful with him. Hopefully, it sounds like Korea are of the same thinking, which is really important. Obviously, he's their most important player, and they're going to need him for big games, so they don't want to overwork him. And it's a long season. So, and look, he didn't get called up last time, and they won 2 games. So hopefully that'll give him a bit of peace of mind that they can still win games without him, and they don't have to rely on him every minute of every game. So hopefully maybe he plays 1 game for Korea instead of 2, or maybe he gets taken off early, or we'll have to wait and see. But it's glad that they're considering his health as well, which is important.
Yeah, I'm just looking at who Korea are playing next. They're actually playing the 2 bottom teams in the group. So they got through the 2 teams who are second and third in the group with wins in without Sonny last time. So I mean, it shouldn't be an issue for them to get through the games against Kuwait and Palestine in the next couple of games.
Yeah, you would think so, yeah.
Let's talk about some potential transfer news. Pijaques are reporting that Tottenham and Juventus are both monitoring Endrick's situation at Real Madrid. The Brazilian could be allowed to leave in January on a loan for more regular minutes. Fancy Endrick?
Wouldn't mind him, but put a cheeky loan bid for Yamal as well. I think, well, why not? If we're seeing as we're going over Wonder Kids. Look, we got Mikey Moore.
Exactly. What do we need Endrick for?
We got Mikey Moore. Get with the program, people. No, it's not going to happen. I mean, would I take Endrick on loan? I mean, instead of Timo Werner, probably, yeah. Cancel Timo Werner's loan and get Endrick in. But I'm not in the business of getting Real Madrid youngsters ready for Real Madrid. I'd rather give those minutes to Mikey Moore personally. So,
yeah, I mean, I do agree with that. But a cheeky loan with an option obligation to buy.
With an option to buy, yeah, why not? Yeah, I'm sure he wants to leave Madrid after 6 months. Yeah, I'm sure that's real.
Yeah, I mean, he is not getting any significant game time really for Madrid. coming on in the last 5 minutes of games, but he is only 18, so I'm sure he's going to have a bright future ahead of him. And the minutes that he has had and has started, I mean, he scored a brilliant goal in the Champions League not so long ago.
He did, but if you watch that, I mean, he shouldn't have shot. He should not have shot.
But he did,
It was
and
a
it was a brilliant
3-on-1,
goal.
and he instead of passing it in a 3-on-1 to two men free, he shot from 25 yards, and thankfully for him, the keeper made a mistake. So,
Yeah, but you know what they say: if you're going to make the wrong decision, bloody make sure that you put that ball in the back of the net, and he did.
Look, I'm sure he's a player high on confidence. I don't know if it's the right character to have at Spurs, but I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know what kind of character he is. Is he
just judging from that one moment? It's not the kind of the right character to have at Spurs, but yeah, I don't know. Look, I mean, I don't think there's any truth to this whatsoever. I don't think we're making a loan bid for Endrick.
Really? I
don't think it's I don't even know where would he fit in? What, a striker? Because he's a striker.
Well, Richarlison's always injured.
Yeah. Not for me.
Not in place of Richarlison?
No, give those minutes to Will Lancashire.
Fair play. And last but not least, a name that we've spoken about quite a bit since the last transfer window is Patrick Dorgu in the Footy Insider. Says Man United have now joined in the race between Tottenham and Chelsea to sign left-back from Lecce, Patrick Dorgu. I think this is one that definitely Spurs should be accelerating, trying to get in, because you know, we're clearly seeing Spurs overplaying Destiny Udogie at the moment. Jed Spence obviously not in the Europa League squad, but he should be, you know, in rotation with Porro, and then that leaves a space for left back. So if we could have Dorgu rotating with Destiny Udogie, whether it be probably the summer for next season, and Jed Spence rotating with Pedro Porro, that is two great options at fullback to have.
Yeah, and we clearly need the depth. At the moment, we're suffering. Van der Ven's obviously got injured playing left back. Udogie is literally playing every minute at the moment because we've just got no other options. Ben Davis is having to fill in for Van der Ven, so he can't even cover a left back at the moment. So it's a difficult situation. We definitely need cover. It was clearly a position we left short in the summer. I think we all knew that. So a left-sided player definitely would be welcome in January if that's possible. But I don't know. I don't envisage us to be that busy in January. That's my feeling.
No, but you know, definitely one for the summer. That's for sure.
Unless there are players leaving in Jan, I don't know who would leave. Unless we cancel Werner's loan.
That's
maybe.
The only one I can really see.
Spence?
And even if that happens,
could we sell Spence?
I mean, we've just given him a new contract, but maybe that was just to boost his value.
Maybe, yeah. I mean, yeah, true. We'll give a new contract and sell him. Can't think of too many other players I would want to sell, to be honest.
I'd want to keep Spence around. I think Spence is a really quality player to have. But the only player I can realistically see is Werner cancelling the Werner loan if he finds a permanent move. But even that I can't really see happening.
Somehow Davis finds a new club, but he's doing well at the moment.
Well, to be fair, January is the last time for Spurs to get a bit of money for Ben Davis.
So maybe that'll be a case.
But if you're getting to get rid of Ben Davis, you need to bring in another centre back.
Yeah, so it wouldn't be Dorgu. But a left centre-back can play left-back, one of these players.
But Dorgu's not that.
No.
So anyway, that is your Tottenham update for today. Let me know in the comments section below your thoughts regarding all the news stories we've brought to you today. Are Spurs going to bring Endrick into the club in January on a loan? Let me know in the comments section below. Like, subscribe and comment. And as always, come on you Spurs.